Hi guys, how are you? Just before I start this video, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody for watching and for those who have subscribed. So I really appreciate it. I've just stopped off here on the way home from Glenny's Creek. Okay, so we're about to start the fire. There's been a couple of questions on some people would like to see how the fire's actually started. So what I use is just some fire starters. These ones are just redheads, doesn't matter what brand you use, they're all the same sort of thing. Start off with small wood, get the fire started, and then slowly build it up until you've got a decent fire. Richard's got the biggest cigarette lighter you'll see. So tonight's cook-up's going to be, I'm going to call it, what am I calling it? 10 bourbon roast. Not 10 bourbons in the roast, 10 bourbons in here, and a couple maybe in the roast. You can use anything. I drink bourbon, so just going to go with that. There'll be a roast pork, I think it is, and then there'll be vegetables on the side. So as I said, get the fire started, which is basically this little pyramid, and then slowly build once the fire's going, get your heavier, bigger timber on. Don't try to start it with full-on lumps of timber. What we're looking for is to get a good fire, and over probably about an hour to build up a good coal base. But we're going to use those hot coals for our cooking in the Dutch oven. Okay guys, while the fire's going, coals are starting to get warm. We'll run through the ingredients and how this hopefully is going to turn out. So I've got a good bit of boneless pork. We'll cut that, wrap it up in paper to get rid of moisture, salt it and put some oil on it. Oil into the Dutch oven, then throw the pork in the Dutch oven after it's been prepared. Some olive oil and also some soy sauce. Doesn't matter, it's up to you if you soy sauce or not. Let that cook over the fire or over the coals. So what you want is about 30% of the coals underneath, 70% on top. That way it will work like a convection oven. Then after about an hour, we'll turn the meat, give it a good splash of bourbon. Then special ingredient, 2 fruits, or any sort of mix of fruits or whatever. Just crack it, pour it on there, back over the hot coals again. That should take probably another hour depending on the size of the roast and how hot you've got your coals. After the pork's had the special ingredients of the bourbon, we'll do vegetables, do them in alfoil, some oils, and put them on the side. And that should be the cook up for tonight, all going well. Should take about 10 cans of bourbon to get to that point. Happy days. The sounds of nature.
How many cans of bourbon are we in now?
2. 1 prep, 2 prep. It's all in preparation. Preparation is the key. As I said, you want to dry, because it's cryovac, you want to dry all that moisture. Hopefully we get a nice crackling on it then as well. Have a garbage bag nearby, take all your rubbish with you. As I said in Fraser Island, leave it better than you found it. Don't be scared to get in. Okay, so as you can see, fire's going well. Got the coals with creative spread here. So as I said, you want about 30% on the base, so you want a good pad underneath, and then 70% of the heat on top. 2 bourbons down, just about to start the third. And the fire is very hot. And just work that in so it's, yep. Sorry about the wind, guys. I have ordered the DJI microphone. It should come next week, so hopefully the sound levels will improve. Just in regards to this recipe, I got it from another YouTuber out of Australia, Roofy. Not exactly sure of his channel. It's John Roof, I think. I've made a couple of changes that suit me, but it's based off his recipe, so I just want to give credit where credit's due. So just while the meat's cooking, we'll do the prep for the vegetables. Bit of olive oil, salt and pepper. So we'll do this with the carrots, potato and pumpkin. I like to double wrap them. Actually, we'll put some chili flakes in there as well.
How are you going to cook the veggies?
Huh?
How are you going to cook the veggies?
That one's not. Just on the side of the fire.
Oh yeah, just in the foil.
Yeah, in the foil on the side.
Yeah.
The one we did up at Mini, I threw them in the pot for sauces.
Yeah.
So that's the vegetables ready. Richard, I'll have to give Richard some tips on how to clean a pot. Okay, we're now doing a video on how not to clean the top. Right guys, the last thing you want when you do something like this is for ash in your food. So just clean it off. I always just run around to remove excess ash. Give it a couple of knocks. Tell you, it's hot. Just got a little bit over here. hot in there. Have a listen to that.
Is that the crackle?
I just turned it up with the crackle down.
Oh my god.
Obviously it's hard to control your heat, so it is a bit of a guessing game. This is going to be pretty well cooked. We've got a fair bit of heat in there, so I'll probably bring it forward by 20 minutes. So in another 10 minutes we'll add the 2 fruits, we'll turn it again, add the 2 fruits and the bourbon. Okay, so again, just clean the top, the rim, couple of taps just to, you don't want no ash in your food. Have a listen to that. So Richard's just putting the vegetables on there now. There's still plenty of heat in here, so we've taken it off the fire. Going to give it a good splash of bourbon. And you know what? You can never have too much bourbon. There you go. It's all about flavour. And then the 2 fruits.
Beautiful.
We'll just let those flavours soak in. The vegetables are cooking, and then we'll probably put a few more coals on top of that because we're not cooking from underneath now, we're just using the heat of the oven. So we're trying to do multiple cooks in the one go here. There will be a couple of videos. And leave some for the bread. What bourbon am I up to?
Ooh, I think
4?
4.
Gotta love that sound. Right. So what we've got going on now is we've got the vegetables over on the side there. They'll just cook slowly. The roast, we're just looking to just finish it off. It's got the flavours in it now. Now I'm going to show you a little trick with the Dutch oven so that you know roughly it's about 180 degrees. So what you do is you just lightly coat the base of your Dutch oven until the base gets hot, and it should go a light tan colour. Now if it's tan, it's probably about 180 degrees. If it starts going dark brown, then obviously you've got too much heat and you want to turn your oven around or change the coals a bit. So I'll give that 5 minutes just to get up the temperature. Okay, so we've just moved the one we're going to put the bread, and you can see, if I come in close, over here it's black and a dark brown, so it's too hot on the left hand side, whereas down here it's just a light tan. So on the right hand side was perfect. We've just got a little bit too much heat, so we're just going to turn that around now and change it. So I've just turned everything 180 degrees just to try to get the heat evenly distributed. Have a look at the bread rolls in a minute. They shouldn't take too long. The veggies are cooking over there, and the meat I'm pretty sure is already cooked. So we might remove the meat off the heat and let it just cool. Veggies okay,
should be
so the moment
done.
of truth. Now I've already given a lesson on how to clean the top of your oven. We'll see if again, ash goes everywhere. We'll have a chat about that later.
Always downhill. That's the trick.
How about downwind?
Downwind.
And there is our roast, splash of bourbon, and two fruits. So what we'll do, we'll just come back and grab some of that.
Looks good. Happy days. Look at this. Let's
Oh.
see. Veggies. Oh, look at that. Golden.
Just showing the plate, mate. So we'll just let that rest for a minute or two while we do the vegetables.
Spot on.
So guys, I was actually hoping to do this for Christmas, but due to some other situation I couldn't control.
Look at that.
So this isn't the sharpest knife in the world, and it's carving through this with ease. So there we go guys, a roast pork with 2 fruits, splash of bourbon, some cooked vegetables and some bread rolls. Hope you enjoy. As I said, I was going to do this for a Christmas cook up, but just unfortunately didn't get time. Definitely do it next year. Any questions, feel free to ask. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I think I'm under bourbon 6 or 7, so probably cooked a little bit faster than I thought. But 3 bourbons to wash it down. Have a good one. Whatever this peanut says, don't listen to. Seriously.
Nah, it's beautiful. Very nice.
I haven't started yet. Probably have to change the name from from 10 bourbons to 8. Probably cooked a little bit quicker than I thought, but generally it's pretty much spot on. So it's just a roast pork, cooked up for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then 2 fruits added and a good splash of bourbon. Bread rolls come out perfectly, and the vegetables on the side with the chili flakes just added that little bit different. What do you reckon?
Very good. Beautiful. Yeah, loved it. Everything was cooked perfectly.
So again, probably just have to change the name from 10 bourbons to 8 bourbons. Or I need to drink faster.
You were drinking slow.
Let me know what you think. Leave comments, like, subscribe, and share even. Happy for you to share with friends. Appreciate all the support. Cheers.